Hello, subscribers to Soul Recovery. I am so blessed to have you. And I'm sitting here in happiness that, okay, I have to get on with this. As you know, we are in a very volatile world right now, and I have been prepared for a long time. I didn't want to scare you. I never want to put fear in people. And everything I had inside of me of knowledge, you couldn't have accepted all at once. I couldn't accept it all at once. My brain is so small. And then I had the stroke, and I've only really been working with half a brain. But it was the right brain, the one that lives forever. And I want you to remember what I've said and taught. Nobody dies. Okay? What is coming, I predict, will be on March 11th. And it's got to happen. It's going to be nuclear. It has to happen for the protection of the Epstein Island people. If you have been watching that theater, and I have been in and out of it, you'll see how crazed some of these leaders are, like insanity, to protect their story. They're going to say, I don't remember, which is an obstruction of justice. They are going to say, I have lawyers and accountants who take care of my finances, so I don't know anything. The Trump's done it. They've all done it. And a lot of the answers, both sides, right? This subject is not a two-sided thing. And they are both sides are one. They are of one, okay? And they're fooling everybody, or, not you guys, but they are fooling people. And now they are starting to see that as the world crumbles, they have to set off some bombs. And they have, with 911 and all that. And many, many more. Maui. It's just insanity what they're doing to get children. Like in Maui, where the school buses were loaded up with all of the kids before Maui was melted down. Where did the children go? I know where they went. and they went on school buses. I'm careful with my words, but I know you're smart and you can put things together. What I wanted to tell you again, not anyone dies. Fear is stupid. And because we are free, and the only thing keeping us in our cribs is the fear of the leaders. So, in preparation for 311, which is the number that my father and son gave me, 311 means both the nuclear event, and I firmly believe the monthly calendar this year. So, in preparation, I hope you relax for one, maybe go into your own meditation and relax there. That's what it's about. Don't sit like a yoga guru. That's not comfortable. If you have to crawl under the covers and lay on your side, do it that way. And imagine your world about to get extremely good. All right? The only people who have things to maybe be concerned about is the reincarnation bit. And that's what you need to prepare for. Because if you are going to be reincarnated back here, you're going to be setting up after you die. I mean, this is what I'm trying to get you to do today. Typically, it's after you die, you set up your new plan. So, in your meditation, if you want, you can imagine the end of your dream here in this incarnation, because you've been around like me for a long time. Imagine and control your next dream. And I know about dwelling in the state of mind that we are in, right? Dwelling in the feelings. If somebody's in fear and shame or rage or jealousy or, just worry and all that crap, that's in your dream. So in your meditation, you may want to erase that and take control. And you can do it today. You can do it at any time you want to take back control. You turn off the YouTube. It's all theater and the social media. It aggravates people. It's supposed to. It is designed. AI will destroy your mind before anything, right? But we have spiritual intelligence all around us, in the stars, in the moon, and in that glorious sunshine. And if the lights go out, have a couple of candles, make sure you're warm. They're just pulling anything they can to harm humans. I don't know what they are, but they are doing whatever they can to destroy humanity. And this is a spiritual war. It's also the ongoing saga of World War II, which never ended. It never ended. It got worse. But it went covert, underground, and they could do that using the media and bringing up heroes who are really zeros, protecting the worst of the worst. And so there will be people in the top Congress, Senate, Supreme Court, and down, all the way down. I have short-term memory issues still because I'm speaking words, I'm not in my spirit, so as I speak, I can tell I'm losing my connection a bit. So I'm going to keep this short, but you don't need me a lot of time. Yeah, a long time. You don't. You know what you can do. And anything involving fear is just going to block your ability to make your dream great, right? So some people are putting tents in closets or foam, something where you can keep warm in a smaller spot, to go to, just in case. There's that. I have a spot. And when you're in your meditation, I always encourage my students, both in my career and here, to imagine with emotion. Because emotion is our language. It's our telepathy. The emotion of love, of Christ, which is us. It's love. And we're not children. We are spirits having a human experience, not humans having a spiritual experience. We are first spirit, and we come from Christ. The education and media has made people feel abandoned, sometimes insane, like me sometimes. But at home here, I have been battling a couple of really bad characters, like straight out of the movie horror show. You know, the book I wrote, I'll just show you again. This was my brochure for my business. And coping is what I do. And the way I cope, as you saw, is I cope by my pure comfort. I do what I want, right? Do what you want. Do what you want, okay? Nobody's gonna quit smoking unless they want to. I never wanted to, so I didn't, and I don't have to. You see, it's just all been fear. And what I've been doing is the exact opposite of every bit of advice I hear in the media or from my government of what's good for me and what's not good for me. I do the opposite. I really piss off a lot of people. You know, they want me to go with the program. And there we are, my book, which I was never paid for. There's my ex-husband. He loves children. That's Trevor and my little flower girl. I just opened it up to this page. There's my Trevor forever. And there's me getting ready to walk the plank. I was married for 25 years to an inhuman monster who was wearing a mask. And he asked me early on in our marriage, or no, even in our friendship, he asked me if his face was crooked. I don't know what. Now I realize he was dead serious. And I am naive only because I am innocent. And I can't see evil when I have no thought to it. It's not in me. So I am fooled often, and I look stupid often to many others because I let everything go. Like I've let this nightmare in my house go. My landlord's out of the country, and he left a demon upstairs. And I have had physical confrontation where she pushed me to get inside. I'm not going to go over the list here, but trust me, that's why I've been occupied here in dealing with this female psychopath. Like, she's so beyond satanic. I can't wait till you see the whole story, and you will. You will. We will all get a life review, and you will see nothing is hidden, that our eyes are recording everything. And the beams in our eyes are crystal lights. They're diamonds. They're stars. And they will leave your body, and your body doesn't freaking matter, right? So I have to close right now. In my closing, I want to thank you for the happiness you brought me today. The ones who did the vote on the questions I had, like, I had no idea. I thought everybody hated me. Every day I keep thinking, oh no, they hate me, they hate me. But often your comments aren't allowed. Your likes get reversed by AI, and I let that all go today because I know you're there. I know you're here with me in my heart. And as you prepare for your meditation, using emotion of joy, laughter, love, these feelings are what you want to bring up in your meditation. Here's a little tool you can use, okay? You look like you're insane, but if you smile, you are releasing endorphins, feel good feelings when you smile. So in your meditation, try smiling a lot. Even if you're faking it, you'll still release the endorphins. Just sit there in meditation and smile because that will help settle you. And the other thing is to really focus on your body first by allowing every part of you to relax from the head down. Start with the top of your head and imagine it just relaxing. If your face is tense, let it go. You have control over your body, right? So in your meditation, relax your whole body first while smiling if you want, and then focus on that smile. If you have things to laugh about the way I do, all the better. We want to bring good emotion to our prayer and meditation. Sitting there in fear and shame and dependency and please God, that can change the world for me. That doesn't work. That's going to block you because you are Christ. You are a Christ flame. You are not a child. You're highly intelligent. Everyone in the world started off like that. And this last 100 years, the intelligence has been really attacking you harshly, using the medical and media simulations. So you don't need any help when you restore the love for yourself. Please restore self-love. It's the first thing. And after those beings of light came, and Trevor was there, he shot a heart orgasm into me. Like, I told you about it. It was like a blast of laughter, love, and relief. Relief that this has all been fake. It's a simulation. And this simulation has been going on for 500 years. And it's over. It really is. It's the best news ever. So that we can do a new simulation. And I'm going to stop there because this is where you create your own. This is where you create your own end of this dream. Right? Remember when I said you have control over the next step when you can see your life review. I don't care what you did in the past. I don't care what I did. I don't care what my dad did, my son. Forget sin. No such thing. It's about love and loving the people you came with. Even if they don't love you anymore, you are love. You are love. And by golly, you are loved. Please remember that. I got goose pimples. I still have my health. I have been under extreme attack here. And I have to go and take care of my physical right now. So I will be back, okay? If I can be. If I can be, I will be back to my channel. But there may be a chance I won't be, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Love, love, love.